to this week's episode of Bay Area's Finest Fantasy Football.
One mind, one team, one heart, one player through the hole, one goal from the start to dominate the art of the black and blue and watch your Super Bowl dreams till they all come true.
Welcome to this week's show of Fantasy Football. Well, how about them Niners?
Dave, Ted Ginn, 2 return touchdowns. Went crazy.
Not on my team, though. Jeez, what the hell they got to do it on my team for?
Go Niners, though.
Well, go Niners.
Ted Ginn returning the kickoff from Stephen Hauschka. Ginn getting some running room. Hauschka may be the last chance. Ted Ginn down the sideline. Ted Ginn, touchdown. And Pete Carroll as Ginn bobbles the punt, has control, and there he goes again.
Well, this week was full of surprises. Let's go ahead and break down the teams.
So the first matchup we'll start off with is King Safety versus City's Golden Boy. Tell us about that.
Well, Cam Newton and Steve Smith blew up on my bench. 29 points for both of them.
I think you're bench player of the week, man.
Bench player of the week.
Twice.
Let's check out the highlight.
With the Cardinals all standing in a 2-point stance on the third down. Here comes the blitz. Newton picks it up.
Steve Smith, Cam Newton, there goes my season.
Steve Smith is going all the way. Touchdown, Carolina. 77 yards.
Ray Rice also exploded for 26 points, which was just gravy on top of the Niners D scoring 24.
The Niners defense. Yes, they kicked Seattle's ass, but they also kicked my ass. Thank God the Niners won, though. I mean, I would have been pissed off if, I lost to fantasy and the Niners lost. There we go.
Possession. How about getting Ray Rice involved? Not a bad idea.
It's unusual that they were able to run the football as well as they were early. Last year, these teams played 3 times.
Well, next matchup we have is Team Romero versus dropping a deuce on you. Oh man, and the deuce got dropped. Basically, the Ravens defense killed the Steelers for a big 22 points.
Steelers, you are slipping.
Slipping balls.
Up 7-0. Ben Roethlisberger sacked by Terrell Suggs.
He sizzled.
Recovered by Haloti Ngata at Pittsburgh 37. A couple of Pittsburgh possessions later, Roethlisberger looking for Heath Miller, but every now and then
King
Ed Reed is
safety.
hanging around back there ready to do that.
Well, it was back there a couple of
Yeah, and we've seen this before. Roethlisberger to Ed Reed.
Yeah. So we got to tell Ben that
Ed's just
put
sitting
it
out
on the
there
other
watching
team.
him.
So on my team, LeGarrette Blount only got 1 point. I don't know what's up with that. I guess there's a new committee system going on in Tampa Bay.
And not only that, but Nate Caden got hurt on the first play of the game.
Dude, I guess that's what it takes. I gotta have injuries and lose the player owner of the week.
Oh, and his boy Colston's out for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
It must hurt.
It's alright, I'm on track just like last season.
Well, let's get to the replay of Blunt knocking out Edwin Stanton.
Alright, let's take a pause from the action and go for a commercial break.
At the end of this season, I guarantee Ahmad Bradshaw outscores Peyton Manning. That's how good he is.
So our next matchup is Los Locomaniacs against Lion Nose Jake Houston. Now everybody knows that Peyton Manning is going to be out for the season. Now that's a big blow to Team Los Locomaniacs. See how he can recover from that.
Well, it was clear when I spoke with Peyton Manning a couple of weeks ago that he had doubt whether he would be ready at the start of training camp for the Indianapolis Colts because of the neck surgery he had to repair a bulging disc. one of his frustrations was that his nerves weren't necessarily firing in that right shoulder, that right arm, and he happens to throw with that right arm.
Which leads us to our player of the week, Tom Brady. Woo! He went crazy against Miami Dolphins. That boy went off.
Yes, he did. But it should have been mine. Damn, Lito.
And that right there. And that's a head scratcher from that close, from a half yard out.
Low percentage throw as well, Mike. And he's got to give his receiver a chance.
There's Brady out of the gun from the half-yard line. Why not? To Wes Welker. Wes Welker pulling away, and he ties an NFL record with a 99-yard touchdown.
Oh, my. How many guys throw it out of their end zone in an empty backfield?
As Don Meredith said when Tony Dorsett did it, 99 yards and a half.
Which leads us to our next matchup, Miles Ahead versus the Fighting Illini.
And on this matchup, Michael Vick was just being Michael Vick. He had more than 20 points on the ground and through the air.
Michael Vick, when you sit and visit with Michael Vick, was shocking to me the first time I met him. This is not a big guy. He has got to move around the pocket to get vision on his receivers. He's not one that's just going to sit in behind the protection. He's going to move from one side to the other.
McCoy to the end zone. Great play call, middle of the field wide open. They just drop it off to the...
On my dad's team, the Fighting Illini, Mark Ingram scored a whopping 4 points. He got stopped on the 1 yard line to win the game.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. But at least it looks like he's got a nice goal line running back in store for him.
And he gets stuffed.
And our last matchup is Semi-Pro against Team El Rey Football USA.
Megatron! Scored 20 points for Semi-Pro. Let's get to the highlights.
Calvin Johnson. On first and goal, Stafford. Calvin Johnson. Wow. And that is a touchdown, Lions.
In this matchup, Rashard Mendenhall was supposed to be a stud for the Steelers.
A stud!
But his only highlight of the night was getting stuffed by Haloti Ngata. Ouch.
Third quarter now.
Ozzie Newsome doesn't make too many mistakes, does he?
Somebody should block Haloti Ngata. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Ozzie Newsome doesn't make Newsome.
This ends the segment of Fantasy Football Talk. We're gonna name the trophies. So basically, I got 2 trophies this week. I got Player of the Week, W-E-A-K, like twice, by having Cam Newton and C. Smith. Both of them scored damn near 29 points. And yes, my other trophy was Owner of the Week, W-E-A-K, which I share with Ray. Alright, 76 points for the both of us. I sucked, I know. Here we go. Now let's get to the Owners of the Week.
Yeah. Congratulations to T. Romero, Owner of the Week. Sadly, I had to face you. It's all good. Happy engagement present, just for you. And also congrats to Tom Brady, owned by Lion King. That's your team from now on because your name's too long.
Damn near too long. So basically, check out the trophies. They're on the page. You can check out the leaderboard and stuff like that. Tally up your total and you'll get a neat little prize at the end of the match.
Yeah.
So
good luck to everybody next week.
Here we go.
Brought to you by Miles Ahead Productions.